Wide receiver Myles Kitt-Denton ahead of Saturday's game against Weber State here in Natchitoches. And Myles, before we get into that one, let's just talk about the start you're off to this year. 3 straight games with a touchdown catch, 2 of which have gone over 70 yards. We know you can run. There's never been a doubt about that. How comfortable, or is this the most comfortable you felt at receiver maybe in your career?
I can't say this is the most comfortable I've ever felt. It's just we have a great scheme going. The team, we're gelling together really well. It's easy to trust the guys. When you trust the guy that's next to you, it makes the game just that much easier. So
You've got track speed. And a lot of times, throughout the history of football and track, they've kind of been intertwined. Did you ever run track at all?
I did. I ran track. That was my first sport, actually. Ran summer track for the Wings Track Club. I always wear Wings Track Club shirts. But, yeah, that was my first sport.
So at what point did you get into football?
I got into football pretty early, too. I was probably around 11, 12, and I was originally a receiver. So...
Well, you hear a lot of guys, they're either track guys playing football or they're football guys with track speed. Which category do you think you fall into now?
I think I'm a football guy with track speed now. For a minute, I was a track guy with playing football, but I've kind of evolved a little bit.
So where has that evolution taken place? What's been the genesis behind becoming that football player with track speed?
I went through a lot of trials and tribulations throughout my college career, and I just tried to really evolve as a player, and I just put in work, work.
Was there anything specific? I mean, is it route running? Is it just catching balls off of either from JT or from various quarterbacks? What went into that?
I catch at least 100 after practice every day. I walk around with a tennis ball. Route running wise, I just route run with cones and stuff. I didn't even need a quarterback. I just go out there all summer and just do my thing.
So obviously the speed part comes, but when you've started to put it together now on the field, I mean, what's that feeling like with whether it's the big play here, whether it was just the touchdown at Tulsa, just little things? I mean, where does the comfort level sit?
I'm pretty comfortable. I can say I'm never too comfortable. I'm never too high, never too low. I try to stay in that medium range and play the next play.
So let's go back to March or February or whenever it was that Coach McCorkle tells you, hey, first play in Turpin Stadium on September 7th is going to be a deep ball to Myles Kitt-Denton. What was the thought when he said that? I mean, what was the light come on? Was it just a wow moment? What was it like?
It lit a fire under me. I wanted to deserve that first play. So, it just made me work.
When do you feel that you kind of earned Coach's trust? He talked about that. I mean, he talked about guys that have ability, guys that have work ethic, and right now those two things are really meshing for you.
I think it was in spring, maybe in fall camp. Fall camp, I just kept my head down and came out. I just made plays. And, honestly, I'll attribute it to the offensive scheme because Coach Joe has a really good scheme written up for us. So, it makes it really easy to be a receiver and getting open and, doing your thing.
I know you've heard outside noise, a lot of stuff. And specifically for you, they say you can't play receiver.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Is that a driving force? Is that something that you're able to – you talk about kind of staying on that even keel. A lot of times that comes with blocking out some of that noise. Is it, a motivation, or is it something you're able to space out on?
It was a motivation. It was a goal to prove them wrong, but I felt like that goal didn't serve me right. So at this point, I don't even listen to that stuff. I just do what I do.
You guys will have a Weber State team coming in here that is a perennial top 25 team. I know they had a tough loss last week, but, what do you expect to see from that team? I know I'm not sure during your time if you've played a team from the Big Sky.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember who y'all played when you were at UCA, but what do you, thoughts about Weber State, what they're going to bring come Saturday?
Never played a team from the Big Sky, but I know they're going to be pretty big. They're going to be physical. They're going to be ready to play. I know they're upset after the loss. So we're just going to come out. We're going to do what we do. We're going to make our plays, and we're hopefully going to walk out here with that win.
Sound of Northwestern going on behind you again, not playing. It just ended up that way. But What did that atmosphere do for you guys? First game at home 2 weeks ago.
Oh, the band was great. It kept us upbeat. Football has a lot of ebbs and flows, so they kept the ebbs and flows really even for us. A big play that happened, the band comes on. A bad play that happened, the band comes on. It makes it feel like home.
Ebbs and flows. Safe to say it's what your career's been through?
Safe to say.
Myles, thanks for your time.